some stuff there, but I think we got to unpack that a little bit later in terms of like why they're charging high on those Wukongs.
That's some horse shit. I don't know if this is a setup, but I love it. I love your style. That is some major horse shit. And like the pricing of all their figures, man. Come on. It all should be under question now. They're pulling shit like that. Come on. People, educate yourself on that. They're straight up, scalping their own figures. It's crazy.
We'll talk about it later, but I understand and your guys' concern as well. And it's not influencer mode activated.
Influencer programming activated.
We have a little bit of a joke.
Defend, move conversation along.
No, it's really not. It's really not. And if you guys remember, well, not you guys in the chat, but you guys, CT and Hector, I reached out to them too. I was like, yo, what fucks up with these prices? Like I'll call it out. I don't give a shit. They know me. I'll say good and bad. It's like, what's up, dude? I don't fucking, that doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? So, and they gave me reasons and whatnots and shit, but we'll talk. That's gonna be like a whole segment, I think, that we can get into. Lay it down the law. Look, no, I'm just saying. And I did tell them though, I was like, yo, okay, I'm not gonna get in. Oh my God, motherfuckers. All right, so
the super cup.
No. That's all I'm gonna say is this is what they told me. Now we can figure out the math, we can do all that shit if we want. But they were like, yo, there's the tariffs, there's like it's crazy production. I'm paraphrasing this, but the world's all crazy right now. Costs are going up, there's tariffs, there's shit going on with the fucking the Strait of Hormuz and the pirates and whatever. I know I'm not saying this the right way, but they kind of long. No, I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm not. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What I'm saying is this kind of what they were telling me. Like costs are going up, this, that, and the other. And then they all included it. And they air freight stuff over here. So when they air freight, they have to declare the total value, and that costs more or something. So whatever they were saying to me was basically like everything's baked into the cost, so that there's no hidden costs, unexpected costs when you get it. Don't shoot the messenger, guys. I'm just saying what they had told me, and that's up for us to decide. I think it's that's expensive, but I also understand like if it's some old back stock ready to roll. If they keep doing this though, it's like then we have a pattern. You know what I mean? That's where I'm kind of looking at. If this is kind of like a exception, not the rule type of thing, then maybe, hey, the world's not on fire yet. But I understand everybody's concerns. I do. And I think it's fucking expensive too. That was a lot. So, like I said, don't shoot the messenger, man. I don't think it's cool either. I wouldn't want to fucking pay double for something that's double. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because that's what it is, right? It was like 3 something, and now it's like 7, I think, if you were to buy it now. Or something like that.
So that voodoo influencer math, wherever the hell that
I didn't do any math.
That's not what they're telling. That's not what they're telling customers. 6 skill shills was good enough to put a letter together and give people an avenue to communicate. Everything was like set up. Here's a letter. Reach out to them, and their response. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but in the end, they go on to say, however, if the in-stock pricing were close to the original pre-order price, it could be considered unfair to customers who place their orders early with each additional unit sold later. The exclusivity of their collectible is slightly reduced. For this reason, goddamn reason, we have appropriately adjusted the price for in-stock items. So the thinking and what they're saying is, look, these were limited. The value of them, they're going for about anywhere from $500 to $700, I guess. I don't know. And so that's why they priced it. That's their words. I'm not making that up. I'm not in the influencer program, so no tinfoil hat here or anything like that. That's their words. and that sucks.
Well,
I don't like that.
sucks.
So
That's
you know
new
where
to
they
me.
come from. This is 𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗛 and Wukong, two figures that they have ample stock for. So, you know, the value of these figures are such because they only made so many of them. Okay, but now they have more. So, you know, they're controlling the value. I don't like that. I don't like that. A company like Hot Toys,
yeah, I
a
agree with
professional
that.
company, makes figures. Company like that makes figures. They want to make sure everyone can get a Hot Toys figure. They want to make sure it can get into everyone's hands. So much that in the secondary market, when figures go up too much, Hot Toys is known for 2.0ing figures, right? I remember Gatekeeper. No, why are they doing that? It's perfect. I got it. You didn't get well, whatever. Hot Toys always wanted to make sure everyone had a shot at a figure and getting it. This company is a little different. They want to go ahead. They want the low numbers. They want to have a hand in controlling the value. I think they are asking a little bit too much. That was the talk when they first came out. These figures are a little expensive. Yeah. I think they know that. I think they want that. They want to create this little exclusive club. And I think there's a lot of people in our community that are happy to overpay for figures to be in an exclusive club. They can't keep up with Hot Toys anymore. And they feel like if I buy Hot Toys, they're just going to 2.0 it, and it's not going to be worth anything or whatever. I'm going to go into InArt. And so some people like this behavior.
You think that's a factor?
I do.
Yeah. Well, I know I just haven't considered that. But to your statement, that's new information to me. I didn't know that. That they I don't know, was that a post? Was that a reply to an email?
Yeah.
I don't.
Guy, read your Facebook posts. I put that in your Facebook post. I was
I ain't got time to read everything. I don't. You got to tag me, bro. Like, no. I'm just, in all seriousness, I don't see everything. I was
dude, you did. You responded. You're like, hey, did you use my code? I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Oh, wait. Was that? Yeah. That one? All right. Sometimes I'm smart ass. I don't know but like, no.
Yeah.
When I
did you use my code?
I probably didn't. I probably didn't read it, bro. Like, seriously, because you just read it, and now I'm like hearing it. That's just what they told me when I was like, hey, yo, what the fuck is this about? You know what I mean? So that's what I was relaying to you guys. What they told me directly. I didn't really know about that letter. That's interesting. Say something
Shout out to Zach too from comics, from Collecting Weekly, by the way, because he was the one that really brought this to my attention.
Yeah,
6 scale shills I think was on it before everyone, but I just want to give proper people props for them. Thank you.
Hell yeah, dude.
That is all.
No, that's good to know. That's totally good to know. But
definitely.
Go ahead.
That's definitely not a good look, man. And that is stupid. It's like, well, you know, for everybody who got it in early, that makes it, you know, more fair. No, it doesn't. What about people on wait list? Are they getting charged the extra thing?
Well, I don't think they do wait lists, do they? I don't know.
But
because then you got, but then you got Pedro here with the counter argument. Community cries for exclusivity and grails. Then they charge exclusivity and grail prices on their overstock, and the community complains. So I guess
you're not wrong. We absolutely asked for this. Yeah.
I can see both sides. I totally do. However, I will say that I do kind of agree with you guys. You know what I mean? That, hey, listen, what the fuck, dude? Like, you're the company, and so I would expect as a company, like the actual manufacturer, right? That's where I think people feel like a little slighted, right? Is because, say X06, for example, will often have backstock that can be reintroduced, and that's not an uncommon practice in the 6 scale world. We don't really see it so much with Sideshow because we don't really know their inner workings, and they get volume after volume from Hot Toys, right? But typically there's always like leftover allotments in 6 scale world, period. that are usually set around for our refund, like not refunds, but like returns, right? Exchanges. Shit, my thing's broken. Oh, we have extra to send you, things like that. And then after like X amount of time goes by, all the orders have gone out, or who knows, it gets lost in shipping, gets damaged in shipping. That's why there's always a little bit extra. But then months and months go by. In this case, like the Wukong stuff, everybody's got their stuff. Everything's all out. All the waves are out. Everybody's got everything's shipped out. So then they have extra stock. So back to what I was saying, like with X06 or something, same suit. Hey, we got a little bit extra stock. We're gonna put it up. Lost, whatever you want to call it, and it goes up. It's the same price. When it's gone, it's gone. Grab it now. We found some extra Janeways or whatever. You know what I mean? Go get it. Same price. Maybe $10 more or whatever if it's an old, you know what I mean, because of shipping or whatever. But not this, right? So not like this. So, you know what I mean? So like, I get you guys. That seems weird coming from the manufacturer themselves. That is a lot of money. I agree.
And I would have paid. And by the way, for those that don't know, like Wukong it went for like 360 or 365 when it came out. And I'm not a big fan particularly, but I bought that for my son. That was he's always been like a so toys. That's all he's had up to this. And I got him his first InArt. He loved the Wukong video game and everything. So we got him that. And it's now, so it went for 365. They're selling it for like $700, almost $800. Like $800. Like if they did this with the Gandalf, you people would be nuts. You guys would be
okay.
Smearing crap on the walls, flipping tables over and stuff. But you know, so because it's the figure, it's not getting as much attention, right? So I don't like that, but I would actually have paid if your voodoo influencer math, if there was something really to that and they could show me that, you could make that math, then I would pay it. I would pay it for the figure that I want if they would give me like they could give me like a credit, like, hey, we'll give you a $200 credit, and when next time you order something, like that would be fair. But this does not at all. It's not a good look.
I didn't know you wanted that figure.
Yeah.
In general,
yeah.
Like,
I want the figure. I still want to get this figure for my son. So like,
you were like, hey man, you thought I was talking about you. I was like,
yeah, I'm pissed.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Is this the Wukong? Is this the Wukong figure that was exclusively overseas that came with the game, or is this
no? It's separate.
Okay.
No.
But they have continued that line though,
Gotcha,
and they did release Monkey King again, but a different version, not exclusive to the game bundle. But
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, so
and it's still it still goes for good money. It's a good collectible, but you know, here we are. It's in the pricing and all this, so it got my attention, and it's horseshit, dude. It is.
Well, now that we've derailed, I agree now. No, because I didn't know what that letter, that announcement, whatever CT read, didn't know about that. But again, I'm just telling you what they had told me with costs and all this other stuff. It's all whatever. But that seems like a lot of money. Also, Freaky, you're right. If InArt could get more worldwide licenses,
it's a big bad toy store movie, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I could see that. I could see that. So Brian saying, I think the worry is also that they could sell initial as a limited and then make more to sell inflated over. That's what I'd hope not. Right. Voodoo. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Whatever they told me is what I'm saying. Make no mistake about it, bro. But Kiki, what's up, man? So I just got home a bit confused. Someone give me a short context. What's we talking about? Well, the Wukong InArt warehouse finds a couple older figures they've re-put up for order, but like basically double the cost of what it was in retail, and so people are upset about that. So which I guess I totally get, dude. I totally get it. It's not cool. I guess that's too much money if you think about it. Now that you're like showing me that, and they're like, hey, well, and I kind of see where they're coming from in a way where they're like, hey, we want to protect our customers who had already pre-ordered this and were with us the day it came out, and then, you know, we want our, I see where they're trying to say it is that they want this figure, this water bottle, whatever, this is an InArt brand high quality item, and they want that to hold some value. So I see where they're saying it, but I do think it gets lost in the fucking, I think that gets lost in, shut the fuck up, dude. It's not the week, man. So like the fucking, that gets lost. That gets lost. I see where their mindset is, but that's not, I don't think collectors care that much. I mean, certainly this is an interesting experiment, because if I had Wukong, all right, fuck it. Let's break it down. But this is just me. I can't speak for anybody else. I don't give a shit about Wukong. You brought up Gandalf. I pre-ordered Gandalf from Kit like the day it went up. That's me. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I want Lord of the Rings. Gandalf's over $1,000 right now on the secondary market. If they suddenly were like, hey, we found some more InArt, Gandalf, it's the same cost right now, $440, whatever, right? We're not gonna mark it up. Maybe a couple bucks for shipping or whatever, nothing big. I wouldn't care personally, because I don't look at it that way. I don't look at it like, well, fuck, I got something special that nobody has. I don't care. I got my figure. So I'm happy now if you're like, oh fuck yeah, I didn't get this because I didn't know who the fuck InArt was, and they didn't even have the Joker out yet, and I didn't want to order something yet, right? For whatever. I don't want to blame somebody, be like, well, that's your fault for not trusting some unknown company, right? So I wouldn't care, but that's me. So I don't know what you guys think in the chat. If anybody has a figure, do you feel that that's because I got it, it's specially exclusive to me, and so I like that they're charging double for the people that missed? Like, who gives a shit? That's what I'm saying. So I do agree with you guys. Like, that's not a good look. That's not a good look for the company.
All companies do shit. Every company has done something where we go, whoa.
I ain't got shit, bro. Look,
they're not our friends. They never will be. To them, we are just dollar signs.
Yes.
To them, we are just dollar signs. So the best thing you can do is just not buy it. Vote with the wallet. That's what they want. Vote with that shit. Don't do what Hobie did. Don't lose money on your deposits. You should have resold your figures, but yeah, it's
maybe a watch list. Maybe like if they had a watch list, so when they do go out and they do, like you said, they're always going to have some extra, right, that they hold on to. When people need to return things, they have to have something to send. Right. So why not have a watch list? So when those figures come up, it goes to people that wanted it, that missed it, for whatever reason. I don't know.
I get that.
There's other ways.
That's funny, man. I pre-order the shit, stays in stock forever. I don't pre-order it, sold out months before release. I can't fucking win. That's how it is, dude. It sucks. That is so totally, man.
The house always wins.
House always wins, dude. Green says, all I know, if Sideshow sold their overstock like this, the community would lose their minds. True, but to Sideshow and Hot Toys credit, they're giants. They got thousands and thousands upon thousands of batches and hundreds of figures a year. But you're right. People still would, man. So we're talking, what's up, my man? Obviously, you're hilarious. Before they were, nah, dude, we just fucking around, man. But you watch Gandalf the White, we'll start at $800 and they'll say we're matching the market. Yeah, fuck that, right? Like I agree with you guys. So
if the Supergirl's anything to go by, that trend sounds like a reality, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit. See, but look, I have Gandalf, and it's worth more than double than what it was. I don't care though, because I'm not gonna get rid of him. I like Lord of the Rings, so I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? It's not an investment. So, but I understand everybody's point of view though on that shit. I really do. So it's like they shouldn't.
It was funny. I told you the reaction my son had when I saw it. I went up to him. I go, "Damn, look at this!" I go, "You're Wukong." over there. I go, it's worth $740. He's like, yeah. I go, it's asking $747. Or he's like, yeah. I go, yeah, that Zubaji figure that I missed though. They want like 500 for that. He's like, oh, what? That's they can't do that. I'm like,
so he's happy.
so he's
at
like,
he
yeah,
has.
to what?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. We're
Duality
we're
of a collector. I get it.
Yeah,
We want the
so-
value. I get it.
How many of these found figures are we talking about, though? There's no issue on exclusivity if it's a handful or even a few pallets. Are they finding full batch runs of stock? I don't think so. So again, I can kind of see everybody's point of view, but it still, I think, doesn't look good for the company because it's the company doing it. It's InArt themselves doing it, not Big Bad or Sideshow or Entertainment Earth or whatever, pop culture, whatever you want to, you know what I mean? It's not a reseller, or a retailer, whatever you want to call it. So it is kind of crazy. So Hot Toys Delta Squad, for example, limited numbers sold out and I got them locked in. If later they say, hey, some limited numbers left over are available, I'm like, well, that's cool for those that missed out. It's kind of how I feel, but I'm also a little biased right now too, because I miss Boss. I have Scorch and Fixer and Sev on order, but yeah, it's like, so I get it. And I think that's the way to go personally, but I don't think they don't care about us though, right?
So Supergirl, pre-order now or pay double later?
Maybe, dude. It's great says it will come down to the community having to stick together or put their foot down, and put their foot down when it comes to overpriced products. A lot of us, yeah, I mean, you got to vote with your wallet, man. I totally understand that. I stand.
But we're all hypocrites. We're all addicted to this shit. So we're just going to keep doing it in our own ways and just like 747. Oh, here you go.